Right, Jeffrey, can you say a little something?
Hello, hello. Test, test, test. One, two, one, two.
They're
Audio
saying
check.
one but quiet. You're a little quiet on my end too. I think that's just
Right click his name and
My mic is at the loudest.
right
yeah. And
click
I
his
have you at
name and
100.
turn his volume. Oh, yeah, sorry,
Oh
yeah.
wait, no, you're at 83. Here you go. All right, try again now.
Test, test, test. One, two, one, two. I hope this audio is better.
I think it'll be
One, two,
okay.
one, two. Test, test, test.
GLC people do not love good audio. That's what I have noticed from this. We like to play slow and have bad audio. I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, I think your audio is actually okay though on the plus side. Can you guys hear him? Sorry, Jeffrey. Can you say something else again?
Test, test, test. I'll see if I can boost mine. Uh, it's all maxed out, it seems.
Okay, I got it maxed out on mine too. So Bubbles said that when he played against you, the mic was quiet. If you get close to your mic, it's louder. Makes sense. All right.
Yeah, I'll try to get as close as possible.
Let me pull up your deck list. Yeah. All right. So first of all, congratulations on winning. How does it feel to win a booster box from Dark Side from playing on a webcam? Does it feel kind of cool getting like
That's
a physical gift, I guess, or
that's extremely awesome. Shout out to Darkside Games for sponsoring this event, and Robert Warriors for hosting, and you for casting and doing everything else. So big shout out, feels amazing. This was actually one of my first time playing in a while because I
hmm.
just moved and did not have a lot of time to play GLC, so it was a yeah, great coming back to the game I love.
That's interesting. I sometimes wonder if when you don't overthink things, if you're going through a move or maybe you're playing another card game or a different hobby, you just kind of go to something you know and it feels comfortable and it actually helps you with not overthinking. Is that part of the reason that you picked maybe the Porygon slacking? Do you feel like is sort of like a comfort pick that you know in and out, or what was your logic for picking this deck?
I still feel like that if I get set up with the crazy code deck, it can beat any deck. It can beat control decks. It can beat big whales because of all the damage modification. So I just feel like the matchup spread is just yeah, amazing. And I just like beating all the turbo colorless decks. So, but I was always going to be playing Porygon Slacking, even if I would have been playing the last couple of weeks. So yeah, it's just my true love.
Yeah, I
I
know
really love the deck.
you weren't turned in the stream, but when you were beating up on Turbo Colorless, I said, the good Colorless deck is winning. and I think
Oh yeah,
and I think part
it's
of that
so
from
awesome.
my
It's
perspective
colorless that pay taxes.
I think some of it from my perspective as Fan Rotom's the game changer because it used to be maybe Turbo Colorless was more
Yeah,
consistent, but now it's more of an even field. Do you feel like Fan Rotom has changed the deck for you?
yeah, absolutely. The fan rotom, um, just the ability to set up so fast is insane. And what I actually love the most about it is the attack. It puts so much less pressure on your Porygon Z line because you can still keep up in the price race with the 70 damage or 90 damage with mods. Um, so even if you price one of the Porygon pieces, as I did in the last game, um, yeah, I'm very happy to take these small KOs and with the Rotom. So I really love that aspect of it. Um,
Yeah, and I know we saw in some of the other matches that the Fan Rotom was good in the water because it could kill a Snom, a Sobble, and things like that. Did you have that come up in some of your other matches?
so I think I took a KO with Rotom in basically every match today. Um, I don't think I priced him once, so he was pretty low today. He was not sleepy as the other giants, so big shout out to my fan Rotom.
yeah. And Watto, you had a question about the Tate and Liza turn, if I remember right.
Yeah, the big make or break turn for you.
Yeah,
If you didn't find the field blower, you're swinging into a whale lord for damage that wouldn't knock you out, or your like thoughts making the play and the decision to kind of go for the Hail Mary. I'm gonna find my field blower off this Eliza.
Yeah, at some point during that turn, I was like, oh my god, I wasn't drawing what I needed to draw before the Tate and Liza, and then I was just like, I need to play as many cards because I just attached the Luxcape. I'm not a fan of doing that, but
Yeah.
probably
Well, it worked out for you, so
that one card could have been the difference. So
Yeah.
that was a big important turn for sure.
The blow was the last prize card. Yeah, having to. I think I used the powerful energy on a Snorlax. I kind of forgot already.
Powerful
Fan
was
Rotom.
on turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the powerful is yeah. Just meant that the attachment of the powerful did not matter in the damage it did, but having it still in deck would have made things a lot easier because then the turn previous, I think I could have field blower KO'd the because I think I had an out to draw the field blower or something.
Yeah.
But then I was 20 damage off, so I couldn't take
Yeah.
the KO, and I really needed to hope that he was not able to heal the Wailord enough so that my Lugia was unable to take a KO.
Yeah, another big turn I thought too was when the pot helmet was played in addition to the luxurious cape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I bet you were like pumping your fist as soon as you saw that come into play with it, because that would have really screwed up your later game trying to knock out that Inteleon.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, I need to get my slacking up ASAP because he's going to take down that Inteleon if he
Yeah.
ever hits the fifth. So that's when I started to rebuild put the slacking line back into the deck.
Yep. And then you went on your rare candy hunt, trick or treating, I guess.
Yeah. I just wanted to draw as many cards as possible. I had a lot of outs to the rare candy slacking, which I didn't even have to. I had.
You found it pretty easily, yeah.
Yeah, I had an outs to play teammates again. I think I had first a secret hand for teammates. So I could have gotten there, but I just drew from the Cincino draw. I just drew the pieces. Shout out to the draw engine.
Yeah, because that was after a Marnie turn too.
Yeah, I got a bit lucky because my boss and my Guzma never showed up in the same hand. So at the end of the game, he would have hand disruption. I don't know if he still had hand disruption left. But then my gust outs would have been at the bottom of the deck, so that would be a bit unfortunate.
Oh yeah. So looking at the list, we know you, and so we know some of the Geffrey cards like Kukui, and the Lugia have become more familiar with for you. But what would you say was your top favorite niche card? Not something like a Nest Ball or an Iono, but what was the card that overperformed for you? That's a little bit of a quirky inclusion.
Does recycle energy count? Because that's still my favorite energy in this entire deck. I think it's probably even better than some of the double turbo energies. It's just infinite. If you find it early, I think it's one of the swing cards actually, because sometimes finding the energies is a bit tough, but just getting that one energy and that keeps coming back is very, very clutch. The power pads I recently added back again. Castella put me onto testing the Bufaland, the new one that can be fan rotomed, but I did not find that one very needed, so I went back to the Palpat, which I played before, for if I would have hit control matchups or yeah, just putting back cards that can switch the slackings, basically.
Yeah.
Having that versatility.
And it won you this game in the finals, with Guzma and Boss down and Versus Seeker down. Palpad won it there for you.
Yeah.
What was your closest matchup, or what was like your toughest matchup in this tournament?
Oh, didn't play this one. The last
Oh,
one
good.
was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, truthfully, that was. Sorry.
Just the Lost City made it really difficult for me to navigate because I didn't not really want to bench the Snorlax with the double colorless energy. But then my Porygon would have been way too vulnerable, so I was like, he's probably just gonna Lost Zone it. But I need to keep this Porygon alive. And he kind of took the bait, even though she just would have KO'd my, I don't know what was in the active, my Rotom or Kangaskhan or whatever. But yeah, that was hard to navigate because then the damage output is very limited because the Kangaskhan, Rotom, Lugia all have pretty average damage output, and my slacking was nowhere to be found at that point. So, but yeah, I was maybe also trying to play to just take a 2-price KO on the Whaler, but that with the hand disruption never actually came into fruition.
And to that, something I want to point out, because this took away from it, in both of the finals decks, this card here, Mallow and Lana. What is your take on this card, and are we going towards a tanky kind of meta in GLC?
Well, for this deck, the Mallow and Lana isn't really that it's in my bird keeper spots, but once the fan Rotom came out, I was like, Guzma in Hala is the most correct thing to ever get played turn 1. I need to include Tackle.
Yep.
And since I was playing Tackle, the Mallow and Lana seemed like a good substitution, maybe just even to discard it like people often do to play Guzma in Hala.
Just like the Cynthia and Caitlyn slot of what's the discard off the tag call. Okay, so it didn't come up necessarily of an Inteleon hitting into a Snorlax and then you wipe off the 120.
I played against a spread deck, and there I used it to save a Cincino, I think. So I did it to heal a bit, and I healed a slacking once, but so it's a of course it has its uses other than being tackle searchable. But yeah, the tackle is just so good to find the Guzman Hala on the early turns that I moved to Mallow and Lana over Birdkeeper.
Nice. And then final question, want to give a congrats and everything, but any shout outs that you'd like to give for people that maybe helped you in the game or in life? Any shout outs?
I will shout out my friend Matthew Houtput. He's the one who initially got me hooked on Porygon slacking. We cooked together, and then yeah, rest is history, I guess.
Nice.
And then of course shout out to everybody from Cardboard Warriors helping me on decks. Talking about GLC. Shout out to everyone hosting this tournament, casting this tournament. Means a great deal to me. Having this amazing hobby and getting to have spent time. Well, can't talk anymore. It's this awesome community. So yeah, shout out to probably everyone listening also.
Awesome. Well, thanks for doing it, and congrats again on the win.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. We're going to close out here, and I hopefully am doing a raid Plenty. Thank you everyone for coming in.